Well, it is the newest go-to spot for all your wedding day needs, from invitations to the all-important wedding gown and even the rings. Today's bride is going online to fill her shopping trolley with every aspect of her big day.
You may even find your husband online. Designed to take a lot of the stress out of the planning the nuptials, hitting the web means you get the latest looks and can even cut costs in some of those big budget items, and there are heaps.
Yeah, with more on how it's done, we're joined by Bride2Be magazine editor Sarah Stevens, Rebecca Lau, who runs an online bridal and bridesmaid dress store, and also Juliana Yazbek, who has planned her March wedding almost exclusively online. Good morning to you all. Let's start with you, Sarah. I mean, this is a real trend, right? Online.
Yeah, look, I think like everything else, it's becoming very popular, and a lot of the bridal businesses are taking, a component of online into their business. But, brides are really busy and they have to work. They can't be a full-time bride. I mean, you've got to work to pay for the wedding. And so, young professional brides particularly are doing really long hours, and it's hard to get in store 9 to 5.
Yeah, traditionally there's been such a personal thing, and all these decisions have been made with heart and soul. What aspects of the big day are most popular when it comes to these online searches?
I think initially it's doing the research and perhaps finding your favourites and shortlisting. So things like venues where you can't physically get around to every single place is really important. And then perhaps things like stationery, decorations, that sort of thing, with sites like Etsy becoming really popular as well. So yeah, there's lots of different aspects of, as you've mentioned.
Yeah, okay, Rebecca, so let's hear it from an insider's point of view. You run a dress store online. Where do the customers come from? Because it's a big decision to buy a wedding dress online.
It is, but a lot of people are shopping online these days anyway. A lot of the brides that come on to our website are actually city brides, so really time poor, working professionals, and a lot of them have bridesmaids scattered all over the country, some even internationally. So it just provides with them a central spot that they can check and compare and buy the dresses.
From regional areas too, I guess. Yeah.
Absolutely.
This actually shocks me that people would buy a wedding dress online. It's a great leap of faith for a bride-to-be. How do you minimise any risk? Because we're doing stories all the time about people ordering stuff online that's not quite right.
Okay, well, first of all, the prices that we offer are quite affordable, so that sort of minimises the risk there already. And also, we have a great returns policy, so always check for returns policy. If it's not suitable, then send it back.
Yeah. Juliana, March wedding coming up. So what have you done online?
Almost everything but the wedding dress. And I was saying earlier, if I had an extra 6 months, I probably would have made that commitment to purchase the dress online also.
From overseas?
From overseas, yeah. The wedding invitations, even the veil.
And everything's worked out?
Venue.
Everything's worked out as you want it to be?
Everything's worked out, and again, it's checking the return policy and engaging with the suppliers before making that commitment and getting as much information before actually booking and ordering.
So what else? So you've done invitations online. What other things are
My wedding veil.
Right.
Wedding shoes.
Shoes, okay,
yes.
Wow, yeah.
The venue entertainment for the evening.
Yes.
The bridesmaids' dresses. I bought those online as well. Yes.
Fantastic. Wow.
Is it like anything else on the internet where sometimes things don't look like they do in the pictures? Do you find that?
At the end of the day, you have the resources online if it's a good enough website that's set up and has people's feedback that have purchased the dress. And there are websites even from overseas where Australians have made purchases and written their experience and given some sort of support to the quality that they produce. So,
that's a good tip. Rebecca, you've got some tips here for buying online.
Absolutely. So first of all, make sure that it's a credible supplier. Make sure they're reputable. So have a look through your magazines, Bride2Be, Cosmo Bride. Number 2, make sure that the products pictured are actually what you're buying. So a lot of these international websites, they'll use images from other designers and they'll say, you're buying this item. So always check. Number 3 is the location. So if it's in Australia, it's going to give you peace of mind. It's going to be much easier to do exchanges and returns. Number 4, the returns policy. That's extremely important. So if anything goes wrong, just check what days you have until you can send it back. And number 5, the size charts. So make sure you
click on them and measure yourself.
Exactly.
Honestly, honestly. So there's some great advantages. What are the pitfalls of doing this online?
Well, look, I think, obviously there are risks and we've talked about them, but the one thing I would say is don't miss out on all the bonding moments of planning your wedding. So things like trying your dress out, walking out and all your bridesmaids seeing it, you can't do that online. tasting your cake, doing the menu tasting for your reception. I mean, they're all the really fun things, and you want to make sure that you're not just planning your wedding with your computer and you're actually getting a bit of that interaction and having fun and not just being stressed out with the planning.
Oh, that's a good tip.
Yeah.
But maybe if you do some of the things online, it will give you more time to go and enjoy all those bonding moments. Flowers are another one we haven't spoken about.
See, that's something you can get ideas about online, but it's allowed. Purchasing the other things online has allowed me the time to sort of engage in the other elements.
And probably best you close your RSVP account too if you're going to look for it. Thank you, guys. Good to talk.
For more practical and inspirational ideas for your big day, you can pick up a copy of Bride to Be magazine, which is on stands now. Oh, short and sweet scene, is it? Oh, okay.
To bring some dresses.
Back to the dresses.
Sorry, lost interest for a moment. We done right? I was good through that. You've got to admit. I said I'd pay attention. Just ahead, Victoria Beckham shows off her cheeky side in a new Twitter photo. We're going to see what she's done.